Hello, my lovelies. I'm back. Miss me? I don't blame you. Okay. So today, welcome to Miss Lillian's page. We're going to be working with Fresh Drawers. And if you don't know what Fresh Drawers is, product by Miss Lillian's. And it is kind of a hemp, I think it's a hemp oil, actually. Let me see here. Yep, hemp oil, coconut oil, essential fragrance. And it comes in a bunch, a bunch of different flavors, scents. You don't eat it. You don't eat it. You smell it. I wish you had smell-o-vision. I can't believe it comes in different flavors. Scents. I meant scents. So the one that I really like for my home is called honeysuckle. I'm a sucker for honeysuckle. And it's spring and it's time to start. Well, it's not spring, but we're getting there. And it's going to be time to start freshening up different stuff. This, of course, with your fire and your heat in your house during the winter, it's taking all of this stuff out. And, if you've got the rustic home stuff, the home decor, it's going to get dry and a little faded. And you can see where it has done that throughout the winter. So I'm getting ready to freshen that up with my fresh drawers. There you go. So before we get started, well, I can do this. Only thing I do is got some in my little bowlie here, and I've got a chip brush, and you just paint it on, and then you can wipe it back. That's all you got to do with this. And I'm hoping that you can see on camera the difference that it's making in that wood. And then you just I let it sit for a minute. So I'm going to do up here, and then I'll talk to you guys for just a second about everything that's been going on, why you haven't seen me. And why, Crysta, why are you in your living room and not in your studio? Well, there's a good reason for that. So Ann is from Indiana is on with us. So again, I'm just hoping, because I'm going to look down at the screen here in a second to see if it's really, if you guys can, yeah, you can definitely see the difference. And it's wet right now. I'm just going to give it a minute to soak in, and then you just take a lint-free towel and wipe it back. So, okay, Crysta, why aren't you in your studio? Well, during the last freeze, we had a pipe burst in the house, and it wasn't in my studio, but it was in my husband's music room. And we had to very, very quickly, because when I said we had a pipe burst, we had a pipe burst. And so we had to grab all the antiques and records and everything out of that room fairly, fairly quickly. And where did we throw it? In our haste, we threw it in my studio. And so we still have to get some work done in that room. So everything is still in my studio. That's why I'm in my living room. So there we go. Honeysuckle comes in a bunch of different scents. I'm not going to say flavors again. Comes in a bunch of different scents. There is also a pack that you can buy that I believe it's like 2 or 4 ounces that comes in, I think, 4 different scents. If you want to get, you're not really sure what your favorite one is, and then you can get the sampler kit. Man, you could just see, I can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see where it is just grabbing and taking that oil in. Junkin Jones gang is on. Hello, Chastity de Groot. She is in Jackson, Tennessee. Yeah, Jackson. So again, this side does not have the fresh stores yet, and you can just see where it's taking all this. Now, this part of the Texas sign did originally have some sort of, well, it's got some paint on it, and it's not going to really make a big difference, but where that paint is, but you're really going to see a difference in the areas that it doesn't have paint. For that rustic, it's really going to get in there and brighten it up. So that's what we're doing today. Like I said, this is in honeysuckle. And I think there's a bunch of different scents. Oh, there's just a bunch of them. But my favorite is honeysuckle. And I'm getting the sides too, because here in just a second, I'll show you. Well, let me, before I get to that other side, I'll show you. This is just made out of plank boards. See? And so I've gotten the top. So when it's up on the wall, when you have it hanging, you're going to see those sides as well. And so this is just revitalizing it and giving just that little love that it needs. Man, it is, I don't even know if I'm going to wipe this back because it is just soaking in, especially on the sides. It's really just soaking it in and redoing. Chastity says she loves the fresh drawers. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to grab my, I'm going to try to scooch you over here. Ooh, and pull you guys in closer. Eek. Didn't realize I had you guys back that far. So there you go. And you can see Odin. He's up in his place right up. Hi, Odin. Say hi, Odin. And because I'm in the living room, I put the other pups outside. So I'm going to scoot you over here and get this side. It's a very, very quick project. And when I'm done doing the whole thing, then I'll decide whether or not I'm going to wipe it back. But so far, it really doesn't look like I will have to wipe it back. You can also use this since it is hemp oil. It is, if you want to leave something you don't want to put a top coat on, you can use this as kind of a sealer. It'll be very, very thin protection, but you can, if you want to keep it natural and you don't want to use a sealer, which is what I wanted to do on this. And also, if you get the fresh drawers and your favorite scent, see, I didn't say flavor. I said scent that time. I can't believe I said flavor earlier. Then once this is up on the wall, it will put a scent throughout your home. And when you're in doing your spring cleaning, or just if you want a little, you want to freshen up your house, and this is a great thing that you can do. Apply it, and wherever you hang it, it's going, that area will have the scent. Now, just like anything else, over a matter of time, the scent will fade away. It's not overpowering. And that is very, very simple to do, very quick to do. You can do this while it's hanging up on the wall. If I were to still have this up on the wall, what I would do is that I would take like paper towels and put underneath of it, just in case you slip with your brush or it drips down. You can do this while it's hanging on the wall. This is one of those things that we had to move the wall that the pipe was in. So I had to take it down anyway. So there you go, guys. Very quick and easy refresh of an item. And see, it's soaked up right in. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right in through here. It is already completely absorbed into the wood. So I'm just going to hit it again. These areas that are already dried out, I'm just going to hit it again to condition a little bit. Okay. I got some people over on YouTube and also on Twitch leaving comments. So, but there you go. Miss Lillian's is having a sale this month, 15% off. It's MLJAN 2024, all caps, no spaces, and there you go. So, and I think that ends tomorrow. Yeah, it ends because tomorrow's the last day of the month. So that's going to end tomorrow. If you need anything, please go over My link is in here. You can go directly to the website and put in that code and you can get that. So as always with any of my videos, if you have any questions about any of the Miss Lillian's products, you're welcome to ask any questions about our products that you'd like. There you go. Be happy to get you guys over. If I am not the expert, like Chastity is absolutely the Moo Paint. She is amazing with that. It seems like each of our creators, our content creators, some of them, like I'm versed in all of them, but honestly, if I have questions or if you've got a question that's above me, I will get you over to Chastity or Renee or Kathy or Linda or whoever. Trust me, we'll get you there. So if I also know that a lot of times people are a little wary of answer or asking questions online. There is no such thing as a stupid question when it comes to these products. But if you feel more comfortable, you're always welcome to just message me through any of the messaging apps, and I'll be happy to answer your questions or get you to somebody who can. You can message Miss Lillian's directly. It's amazing. I did not realize how dry this piece was. Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that can use a little refreshing. And then as I'm putting the fresh drawers on, and the way that this wood is just soaking it in, I did not realize that it was that dry. But I think we've got really, really good. Man, it looks so much better now. Oh, so much better. So I'm going to get this out of the way. It is natural. It's non-toxic. I'm not worried if Odin were to come up and be like, what do you got there, Mom? But still, see, this is my lint-free cloth. There's just some areas that, and I'm just going around and just kind of wiping back a little bit just to get the excess off. Give it a little buff. Some areas took it just a little, and some of it was like, I want more. And so there you go, guys. Let me get you all the way down to the floor. You can see the whole thing. You don't need to see me. Is that dog toy? I was like, what is that red thing in the background? Dog toy. So there you go, guys. It's that easy. Just brush it on and then you take it right back off and it's going to revitalize it. The coconut oil, the hemp oil, and the essential oils, what they do is they will revive, they'll moisturize, and they'll deodorize the dry wood. And then there you go. That's all you have to do. So I will be coming back on every Tuesdays now. And hopefully next week I will be back in my studio again. Sorry about that. We just had, like I said, we had the pipe burst in the house. And so I'm not in my studio, in the living room. So I will see you guys next week. Just to let you know, hopefully next week I'll be back in my studio with bigger projects. If not, there are some other projects. Let me just talk about that real quick before I let you guys go. I want to know, because gardening season is coming up, and many of you know that I am a huge gardener now since we moved out here to the country. And so I'm getting ready to start my seeds, and I've got all these unconventional pots that I'm going to be starting my seeds in, and I want to paint them. What do you mean by unconventional? I'm talking about cans from this winter that, we canned goods, the tin cans, and egg cartons and all sorts of stuff, and pots. Do you want to see how to upcycle those and to paint, how you can use the Miss Lillian's paint with those? If so, I'll do a video on stuff that I'm going to be starting my seeds in. If not, I will stick with furniture. So in the comments, let me know what you guys would like to see, and I will be happy to do that for you. Yeah, Chastity says, sorry to hear about your busted pipe. I know what you're going through. I know that you guys went through it too, with your mishap. But yeah, oh, it was a mess. Still is. So hopefully I'll be back in my studio next week. If not, we'll do something else. It's all right. We're big girls. We can handle this. Wanted to thank you guys for jumping on with me. Sorry that I wasn't here the last couple of weeks, but busted pipe. And I will be back on next Tuesday with another project. We'll see you soon, guys.